Welcome back, everyone, to Gaming News / Reviews. I'm Mr. Villa.
And Random Panda.
Today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite games, Last of Us.
The Last of Us 2.
Well, okay, yeah. I guess, yeah. No, you're right, actually.
It's a sequel, man. You can't just say, I mean, unless you want to discuss the first one, but let's admit, old news.
No. The first one's amazing. The next one is going to be amazing. Naughty Dogs have done such a good job. Like, I even love the Uncharted series, but that's a different topic.
See,
What?
The problem, though... Go ahead.
No. What were you going to... the problem? The problem with The Last of Us?
Problem.
What?
So... I will admit, The Last of Us, great design, great environment, and great story that Naughty Dog had developed. The gameplay was a step above average, and if you remove yourself from the story and the characters, I think you would agree. It was very mediocre, really, the gameplay. I'm not saying that the story wasn't great, I'm not saying the characters weren't developed well, and I'm not saying the environment wasn't done well, but as far as a video game goes, it was a mediocre gameplay game.
I just died because I heard that.
You died inside or in the
a little bit both.
Game?
In the feature game. It is, oh my god, Disco Lasers something.
Okay. Well, anyway. So Disco Lasers, guys, I don't know what the fuck that is, but in my eyes, and I realize that I can catch a lot of heat of this. A lot of my opinions on games, in case a lot of you haven't caught on by now.
You compare everything to Dark Souls 3.
No. I don't. Well, okay, I somewhat do. But
yeah.
No,
yeah.
I was going to say a lot of my opinions are controversial. I don't typically follow the mainstream games, and the Last of Us is not really an exception to that rule. I realized that the game was a massive success.
$1.3 million within the first week of its release.
Hence a sequel being warranted. But
yes,
my problem with sequels, and this isn't just for The Last of Us, this speaks out to a lot of games, is that companies hold on to those IPs.
Yeah.
They hold on to those new franchises, and they milk them for everything they're worth. And I get that from a company standpoint, but for me as a gamer, I need something new introduced to the series if I'm going to continue to play it. There's a reason I stopped playing God of War. There's a reason I stopped playing Assassin's Creed. There's a reason I stopped playing Call of Duty. It's just more of the same shit. I need change in my gameplay. Just because a game offers good character development, good story, and good environment does not warrant the same gameplay time and time again.
I don't know about that. I like stuff like that, you know. It's still good to me, you know, whether it's the same or different. Like, I prefer the same, because if it made me fall in love with the first one, I'm gonna fall in love with the second one. I don't need that much change in a game to enjoy it.
Well, then why not just replay the first one?
I have multiple times. But,
I mean, why shell out another $60? Because by the sounds of things, you are a massive fan of the game, and so you will buy it upon launch.
Yes.
And you will shell out the $60. So why shell out $60 for the same game? Now, I'll be honest.
Different levels.
When I play a game, I don't pay attention. More times than not, I don't pay attention to the storyline. So I can't have a new story to suck me in. And I realize that I don't speak for every gamer, but I know that I speak for some.
I hear what you're saying.
You hate how I'm able to convey a lot of my thoughts, don't you?
You drink a lot.
if I drink a lot, I don't think I'd be able to structure proper sentences like that. Although, you never know. I mean, there are some intelligent drunks, but I don't think I'm one of them.
Yeah.
But like I said, I will admit the game is going to be a commercial hit. There are going to be a lot of people that are excited for it. To be honest, I'm excited to see what they do for it. But I played the first Uncharted, and then I stopped playing because they didn't really introduce new mechanics. And then my problem was they had started focusing on the multiplayer aspect. And
okay, I did have a problem with that. Yeah, the multiplayer.
Forgive me for not knowing a whole lot about The Last of Us 2. Is there multiplayer that they're going to be in there?
Most likely, it was in the first one.
Was it?
Well, I guess when you go like a Call of Duty kind of thing, 2 teams of 5.
And so, if that's the case, also my concern is, are they going to put more of a focus on the multiplayer this time around?
I hope.
You hope they do?
I hope they put. Yeah. No, I'm joking. I don't want that at all.
I was about
like
to
games
leave
like
this
that.
party and quit the
No,
video.
games like that. I prefer just the story mode, just the single player games. If I want a fucking multiplayer, I would buy Call of Duty. I'll buy Battlefield or whatever. But not something that I'm used to just playing by myself.
No, and I think that developers need to realize that and put the time and effort into it. Now, the downside to that is, Until Dawn was a good case in point of a developer putting a lot of stress into a single-player mode that failed. I mean, the game was great, I thought, but again, that's another video. But
yeah,
I think that today's community is too involved in multiplayer. Ow!
Ah, there you go.
So now that I've touched base on why I have concerns about The Last of Us 2, why don't you go ahead and tell us about the strong points of why gamers should be looking forward to it?
I feel like you get to finally finish out what's going to happen with them, because clearly in the trailer, have you seen the trailer?
No.
Well, okay, well, you see her sitting in the bedroom, looking like she wants revenge on the Fireflies. And you see him walking in. I mean, I think this is going to be an all-out war kind of, with a lot of zombies, but a lot more like, I think everyone's going to be after them, I think it's just going to be them against the world kind of thing. And I'm really looking forward to seeing like how far they're going to go with it. Because The Last of Us, man, that ending, man, oh my god, it was strong. I wanted to give her up for the cure, but nope. Yeah, I really just want to, I want to give her up for the cure. I thought, why not? Why be selfish? Why take her?
Well, because why kill her?
Because it's the cure for the human race.
Yeah, fuck the human race. Anyway, guys, go ahead. No. Are you guys looking forward to The Last of Us 2? Do you have concerns of whether or not the gameplay will be the same song and dance as the first one? And will that get repetitive? Or is it going to be one of those games that is going to be another Naughty Dog hit? Comment down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button down below. Click the little bell icon as usual to stay up to the date with our weekly videos. And we'll see you later.
See ya.